Hey, this is Matthew.
And this is Andrea.
Welcome back to Nerd News Today, and it's time for another mini statue mini review.
Once again, we have a mini epics statue from the WETA workshop. This time, it's Aragorn from Lord of the Rings.
So here's a quick look at the packaging. As you can see here, nice big window display. It's a really cool cartoon of him, which is basically more so what this figure is based off of.
Yeah, it's not going to be so much of a likeness, but it is going to be the general vibe.
Exactly, yeah. Very stylized. And on the sides, just continue the window display. And no sunroof on the top, unfortunately, just a bigger version of that cartoon.
Don't drop Aragorn!
Am I going to be sent to the dungeon now?
No, he's just going to chop your head off.
Nah, make it quick.
Okay, fine, we'll torture you. We'll give you the golem.
And on the back, look at a few of the other statues that are joining this mini epics Lord of the Rings line.
Yeah, this is a really good line. I mean, I really like what they're doing. So this is number 7 of the line. We've already taken a look at number 8. Hopefully we'll get our hands on a few more so we can review the rest of the line.
I know you want them all.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta catch them all. Lord of the Rings. All right, why don't you go ahead and open up this guy here and let's start talking about him.
Yeah, let's talk about Aragorn.
So here's our Aragorn out of the box, and he's got this nice protective case here, which is just one solid piece, essentially. He does have a twisty tie in the back, but as we saw with the Legolas review, that twisty tie will come off pretty easily.
Mm-hmm. He also has a plastic covering to protect his head and the cape.
Nice little base down there. So we'll go ahead and I'm going to do the unraveling this time.
Yep.
And I'll see how bad it is, and as I finish the sentence, I'm done.
Well, what do you know?
That was really painless.
That's really nice.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I mean, look, I understand that twisty ties are not just in place as a protective thing. They're also in place as a deterrent. I'll hold him.
Yeah.
You know, they're in place as a theft deterrent. And I get that, and I appreciate it, but at the same time, some of what certain companies have done is just absolutely unreal.
So we should note, he's not really standing right now very well.
He's not standing very well because of how he is, but at the same time, he's still standing. He's well weighted. Like, come on, this is actually not that badly balanced.
No, I mean, I am a little unhappy that he's falling over, but I am still happy he's actually managing to not completely fall over.
Yeah. And actually, while you're playing with that, I want to look at some of this because,
He's got some mud in his boots.
It's not even that. He's got some holes in his cape, and I'm just like, they're very... Just real quick, he's got these 2 holes, and I'm not exactly sure what they're for. If anything, are they supposed to be battle damage?
Probably battle damage.
Yeah, but it's so specifically 2 holes.
Yeah, or maybe it's a vampire hole.
Maybe. Okay.
For easy access for vampires.
Yeah, why don't you show everybody what's in there now?
Yeah, so we got in this little pouch here, we have what we saw with the Legos. It's basically the same information, so we're not going to really go over it again too heavily. But this is where your base is located, as well as the catalog, and this piece of tape was a lot bigger than it was last time. So I was not expecting that. I thought we had this thing open already. But again, here's the clear base. But you can put that on this time if you'd like. You could give it a shot. And then over here is, again, our Mini Epics catalog accordion fold-out. So on one side here, we've got character bios. And look at our sculptor, Mauro Santini. And on this side, we have just kind of look at all the figures as well as who's coming soon. Now, again, this statue is, I think, a year or 2 old now at this point, so most of these guys should probably already be out, maybe even more.
Okay, so I more or less have him on this. Also, while I was playing with this, I did discover that, yes, the holes are battle damage. There's some more holes inside.
Oh, there's multiple vampire holes.
Yeah, they're a little weird. Okay, he's on the base. You might want to give him a little bit more of a push down because he doesn't look like he's as firmly in as Legolas did. But he's still in pretty securely.
I think you got him, yeah.
I don't think so, and...
It's just, I think I said the problem is that his foot here is misshapen.
Okay. The base is pretty cool. The foot is definitely a little off.
Yeah, that foot is a little misshapen. Hopefully you guys can see it, but this foot here, it's basically curving up a little bit, so that's why he fell over.
Yeah.
And oddly enough, again, he's still balanced somehow despite that, and he wasn't balancing on the cape either. He was just balancing on his foot, so it still worked somehow.
Yeah, so that's a real testament to the WETA workshop, and they're able to work with what they can.
Yeah.
They do really good work. Let's
balance somehow. But luckily, the statue has come with a base, and it's a really good base.
Oh yeah,
so it keeps him in place.
The base basically saves him.
Yeah.
It is all about the base. This
will be the last time you have to ever say that joke because it's correct.
I know. Now let's actually look at the statue, though. And you know what? I'm not really seeing Viggo Mortensen. I'm seeing Christian Bale.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought too, actually. Yeah, especially from like this angle here. That's definitely Christian Bale.
That's way more Bale than Mortensen.
But again, it's meant to be stylized in a cartoon, so
Yeah, so we're not sure if there were any likeness issues or not, or if they were very deliberately making the choice to, not make it look like the actors, just giving you the vibe of what their character was. Either way, it works. I like it. The Christian Bale-ness of it all is hilarious to me, because now I just want to give him bat ears.
Yeah.
But other than that, or a newsboy hat. I think he'd look better with a newsboy hat.
Okay, you keep thinking about that.
I will. But yeah, I think it's really great. I love the motion. I love how it looks like he's about to fight. But more importantly, I love the details. Because this is after they saw Galadriel. And they got their special capes. So he's got that. And it's right here. That tells you what kind of cape he's wearing. That's the elven cape. And that thing was badass. I mean, that thing did all sorts of crazy cool protective things. So yeah, I really dig that.
So I really like the fabric once again. We talked about with the Legolas, how the fabric has got more of a bolder look to it in terms of sculpting, like bolder lines. It's thicker, it's heavier. Everything's got a heavier feel to things.
Yeah.
There's a lot less actual, I guess, realistic folds all over the place. But it has the important folds. It shows you where everything is, how things are moving. I especially like the folds in his boots, though. That's probably one of my favorite parts.
Yeah.
Boots are really great. The pose, though, having now looked at Legolas as well and now seeing Aragorn, I don't know how I feel about some of these poses.
I'm not sure how I feel about this. Oh gosh, I can't remember which moment it was, but there is a moment in one of the movies where he draws his sword kind of awkwardly. And that sort of is what this pose reminds me of, because he's arching his back really in a way that doesn't quite make sense to me. I don't know. I think if he's going to be in this pose, he should have more of the sword drawn.
Maybe, yeah. But yeah, I'm wondering if they did that, like, would it block his face? No, he could definitely have more of a sword in there. Yeah, he could probably have more sword in that.
Yeah, you could just... He doesn't have to pull up. He can pull to the side.
Yeah.
So there's just something about it, and it's like, what is he looking at? And why does his wrist look really badly... Like, he doesn't look like he's holding the sword right.
Something's off about it. I just think it's really this arching back thing he's got going on here, which I don't like the arching back. I guess it's because of the weight of the sword and what he's about to do, because he's probably, about to go, slash, but... I don't think it works, and it's kind of something I noticed with Legolas also, even though I liked his a little bit better. They're all in this, pre-battle pose, essentially. They're kind of like the pre-battle stance.
Yeah.
So they're not about to actually do anything. They're just getting ready to do something. I think that was an interesting choice that WETA made. I don't know if it works. As a whole, if you get everybody together, it's going to probably look fine.
Yeah.
And I actually think these statues will all be stronger as a group and not as single pieces.
Yeah.
But in the case of him here, especially how he is, it's kind of just a funky pose.
I agree with you on that. I also keep looking at his hair.
I like the hair.
I like the hair very much, but I actually wish it was a little piecier, because Aragorn had the nastiest hair.
Yeah, he's very well kept here, isn't he?
This is gorgeous hair. I'm just like, dang, I wish my hair would do that. Like the way it's just folding.
He's got that 90s thing going on.
Yeah, he didn't have clean hair like this until the end.
So you want spaghetti hair, Aragorn?
A little bit. I want stringy hair, or at least a little stringier. It doesn't have to be super stringy. I don't know. Given that they're going for a very stylized look, I understand it. But I think that there's a way to kind of to give that feel of more unkempt.
Yeah.
Unkemptness.
Wouldn't take much. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, overall, I like it. I think it's really interesting. And one of the things I noticed was the weight of the fabric in the back.
Yeah, right.
That's really cool. You don't see that. I feel really weird sticking my fingers between his legs like this.
Why don't you?
Well, I don't do that to all of the statues. Thank you.
Only Thanos is taped, and now Aragorn. Check out our Thanos review from Diamond Select if you want to see Andrea touch Thanos' tape.
Also, I gotta say, he's a little skinny.
He is very skinny. I thought it was going to just be like Legolas, who's going to be slender, but
yeah,
no, Aragorn is kind of skinny too, and especially that knee. That knee bothers me. He's got chicken legs, and that really bothers me.
Yeah, no, Aragorn's a little thicker. He's not like a thick boy, but he's definitely sturdier than this.
Yeah, his hair is thicker than he is.
Yes, his clothes are thicker than he is too. Everything's thicker than he is.
Like a weird. He's like a boy playing in his daddy's clothes.
Maybe a little bit, but that's also kind of how he felt for the longest time, it seems like.
Maybe it was a creative choice, but it's weird how the style that they're trying to do here just doesn't always work.
Yeah.
I guess. And it worked better for Legolas, and it's not working here for Aragorn.
Yeah. I hope that we can get our hands on, say, Gimli or one of the Hobbits.
Yeah.
Just because I think that would be really good to help us compare.
I agree. I'd like to see how they handle those as well.
Yeah, or Gollum.
How they scale up also I'd like to see.
Yeah, I definitely would like to see them do something that's not quite as tall and human-esque.
So that's our look at WETA Workshop's mini epics version of Aragorn. We have mixed feelings about it.
Yeah.
I think, again, I'm standing by what I said. If you get them all together and you're a Lord of the Rings fan,
Yeah.
you're going to probably get them all anyway.
Yeah.
If you get them together, I think they're going to look really good as a team.
I agree with you on that. Yeah.
As a single piece, I would not get this.
No, I don't think I would get this one either unless I was getting everyone. And then, simple as that. I agree with you. I think together they'll all look a lot better.
But on that note, I think maybe we do have to explore getting a few more to see how the rest of the line works out.
Yes.
And again, to see how they look as a team. So we'll see.
Yeah.
So on that note, I'm Matthew.
I'm Andrea.
We'll see you guys next time here in Nerd News Today for more mini statue, mini reviews, and everything else we do here on this channel. See you next time.
I was going to do that.
You should have.